Guys. Hello guys, welcome to yet another episode of Roaming Fruits. And today we're heading from New York JFK to Abidjan, Ivory Coast, or Cote d'Ivoire with Ethiopian Airlines. And I want you guys to come along with me on this journey as we go along. So I just finished doing checking in my bags, and as usual, as you guys know, lately what I do is I don't do online check-ins. What I do is I do counter check-ins at the airport and then ask for window seats nicely, and I get them. And I did the same thing here for this trip from New York to Abidjan using Ethiopian Airlines. So hopefully I'm able to give you guys the takeoff and landing views. So as you guys know, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I'll be glad if you can subscribe to this channel and give this video a like. Thank you. So we're just done with security checks, and we need to go board at gate 4. But one thing I must say is that the security check-in process is much slower or much busier at the JFK. And if you intend to fly out of JFK, I think you should be at this airport quite early, because you could end up being delayed due to long security check queues. Even though there are many security gates for check-in, it's quite a busy airport, and there are a few other airports that have actually experienced such delayed security checks, like the Heathrow Airport in London and also the London Gatwick Airport as well. So I think probably, I don't know, man, I need to do something about the JFK security check situation. We're done and going to wait at the boarding gates for the flight. It was soon time for boarding, and we started off to board the Ethiopian Air flight, and the boarding process was pretty much smooth because there wasn't much crowd, as you'd later see that the plane in itself was practically relatively empty, as there were a lot of rows that had just a single person seat like myself. Legroom was relatively good, I guess, plus the free row, and as usual with Ethiopian Airlines, for the most part, there's in-flight entertainment, so had that for the long journey as an accompanying entertainment too. And soon there was pushback, but whilst pushback, there was also safety announcements. So let's listen.
To seat belts, simply slide the front metal into the buckle until it clicks and adjust the straps until comfortably tight. To unfasten, lift the lever on top of the buckle. We suggest to fasten your seat belts whenever you sit it.
had to come bring you guys the washroom review, and I mean the washroom was relatively okay. I mean, spacious enough for plain washroom, and it was relatively well kept. So there's nothing really to complain about. So yeah. Dinner was served about an hour into the flight, and because there was no one else on my roll, you'd see that I was able to use the other tray for my drink and water, whilst I had the food on my front-facing tray. So that's how much convenience I had on this flight. And soon enough, I mean, over a couple of hours after sleeping and waking up, we're approaching the continent of Africa, as you can see on the map on there. So yeah.
ฉันมาให้เลยที่เรามาตัวเล็กกว่ากันเลยก่อนนะ